Miriam is presented as a significant figure in the early history of the nation of Israel, closely associated with her brothers, Moses and Aaron. Her life is recounted primarily in the Bible books of Exodus and Numbers, and while the scriptural information is not extensive, the lessons drawn from her experiences are often highlighted in Watchtower publications to illustrate important qualities such as faith, courage, humility, and loyalty. Miriam, along with Moses and Aaron, was a member of the Levite family. She appears early on in the biblical narrative, at a pivotal moment when the survival of her younger brother Moses depended, in part, on her quick thinking. Shortly after Moses' birth, Pharaoh had decreed that all male Hebrew infants be put to death. Their mother, Jochebed, hid Moses in a basket among the reeds along the Nile River. Miriam, a young girl at the time, kept watch over her baby brother to see what would happen. When Pharaoh's daughter discovered Moses and took pity on him, Miriam courageously approached and suggested a Hebrew nurse, her own mother, for the infant. This remarkable event ensured that Moses would be nursed and raised with the knowledge of his Hebrew heritage. Jehovah's Witnesses often highlight Miriam's action here as evidence of her alertness, compassion, and loyalty to Jehovah's people, even at a young age. She played a crucial role in preserving Moses' life, thereby helping to set in motion Jehovah's purpose for Israel's deliverance from Egypt. Later, following the Exodus, Miriam is explicitly identified as a prophetess. After Jehovah miraculously delivered the Israelites through the parted waters of the Red Sea and destroyed the Egyptian army, Miriam led the women of Israel in song and dance, praising Jehovah for his deliverance. Exodus chapter 15 verses 20-21 records Miriam's joyful worship with timbrels, encouraging the women to join in expressing heartfelt gratitude to God. Jehovah's Witnesses point to this account as showing Miriam's prominent role in spiritual matters during this early stage of the nation's formation. She was not only Moses' sister but also a respected figure among the Israelites, contributing to their collective worship and strengthening their bond as God's people. However, Miriam's record is not without fault, which provides instructive lessons for believers today. Numbers 12 recounts a serious misstep on Miriam's part. Along with Aaron, she began to speak against Moses, criticizing him and apparently challenging his special role and authority given by Jehovah. Although both Miriam and Aaron expressed such discontent, it seems Miriam instigated the complaint. According to the biblical narrative, Jehovah quickly intervened, making it clear that Moses held a unique position as his chosen representative. In response to this disrespect, Jehovah struck Miriam with leprosy, a severe, isolating disease, temporarily excluding her from the camp and the close companionship of her people. Jehovah's Witnesses view this event as a profound moral lesson. Miriam had allowed envy and a critical spirit to cloud her judgment. Through this disciplinary action, Jehovah demonstrated his commitment to order, humility, and the importance of respecting the theocratic arrangement he had established. Yet, this was not a permanent rejection of Miriam. When Moses interceded for her, Jehovah showed mercy, and Miriam was healed and eventually restored to the congregation of Israel. Publications by Jehovah's Witnesses often highlight the balance of Jehovah's justice and mercy in this account. It underscores how even faithful servants can stumble and need correction. Miriam's quick fall from a respected prophetess to a temporary outcast stresses that privileged spiritual standing does not render one immune to pride or wrongdoing, nor to discipline when it is needed. Finally, Miriam's death is recorded later in the journey through the wilderness. Numbers chapter 20 verse 1 indicates that Miriam died and was buried at Kadesh before the Israelites reached the Promised Land. For Jehovah's Witnesses, this marks the end of a life that was significant in Israel's early history. While her legacy is a mixture of commendable faith and a sobering reminder of the danger of murmuring, the account of Miriam remains valuable. It teaches modern-day servants of Jehovah the importance of humility, respect for divinely appointed authority, gratitude, and the seriousness of maintaining a positive attitude in a spiritual community. In their literature and on jw.org, Jehovah's Witnesses often use Miriam's example, both her strengths and her weaknesses, as a teaching tool to help individuals remain watchful against negative traits like envy, to appreciate their place in Jehovah's organization, and to approach worship with genuine reverence and joy. In essence, Miriam's life, as understood by Jehovah's Witnesses, is one of early promise and faithfulness, mixed with a moment of lapse that brought swift discipline, then followed by restoration. She stands as a figure who can inspire believers today to cultivate deep respect for Jehovah's arrangements, show due honor to those he appoints, and maintain heartfelt gratitude for his ongoing guidance and care. Please share and like and please subscribe.